P7. Alternative energy. A fuel is something that burns to give out useful energy, light or heat. Good fuels produce a lot of heat, burn easily, produce very little pollution, and are easy to control. The chemical reaction that takes place when a fuel burns is called combustion. It is shown in the word equation below. Fuel and oxygen gives carbon dioxide and water. Energy, heat, is given out. Coal, oil and gas are fossil fuels. They can be burned to give us heat. They can also be burned in power stations, and the heat energy can be changed into electrical energy. Power stations that burn fossil fuels, coal, oil and gas, heat water to make steam. The steam turns turbines that turn the generator. Fossil fuel power stations burn thousands of tons of coal, oil and gas. This all seems great, but there is a problem. When fossil fuels are burned, lots of carbon dioxide is made. Fossil fuel power stations burn thousands of tons of fossil fuels, and so they make thousands of tons of carbon dioxide that goes into the atmosphere. Over the last few hundred years, people have used more and more coal, oil and gas, and so the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has increased. This has been trapping more of the sun's energy through a process known as the greenhouse effect. As more energy is being trapped, the Earth's atmosphere and its oceans are getting warmer. This is an environmental problem known as global warming. Many scientists think that this may be leading to climate change. This is clearly a big problem. Another big problem with fossil fuels is that they are non-renewable. This means that they will run out. It is already getting more and more difficult and expensive to get oil and gas from under the ground. Within the next 100 years, there is unlikely to be any left. There are other non-renewable fuels, such as uranium, that will last for much longer, but using nuclear fuels such as these has its own problems. You will find out about these in a theme called nuclear power. As a result of all that has been said above, people are trying to find renewable energy sources that can be used to heat our homes, power our cars and aeroplanes, and generate our electricity. Renewable energy sources are being used more and more. They include the following sources. There are wind turbines that are used to generate electricity. Hydroelectric power stations that use moving water. Solar power stations that use heat. Solar panels made of photovoltaic cells that change light energy directly into electrical energy. Underwater turbines that use moving water as the tides move water towards and away from the shore. The various ways in which people are trying to use the energy in waves to generate electricity. Even the energy released from burning wood can be used to generate electricity. Wood is a renewable energy source because more trees can always be grown. In addition, burning wood does not increase the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere because when it is burned, it only puts back into the atmosphere the carbon dioxide that the trees that made the wood took out of it. It might seem from the above that the solution to global warming is therefore straightforward. There are, however, problems. All of the renewable energy sources have advantages and disadvantages. For wind turbines to work, it needs to be windy. To get energy from the sun, it needs to be sunny, and of course during night time it is dark. Building hydroelectric power stations means that dams need to be built. These are made of concrete. Concrete is made using cement, and factories that make cement create lots of carbon dioxide. Clearly there are problems that we still need to overcome, but there will be solutions.